you ever presented at a meeting, live or virtual, and you felt that people were spending more time connecting to their telephones than to you? My name is Jayne Latz, founder of Corporate Speech Solutions. Today is day one of our monthly challenge. I would like to share with you how to engage your audience, whether in person or virtual, and then I'm going to share a challenge with you. People think about, what does it take to be a great presenter? And you can get up and you can speak and you could have the best slide deck. But if you are not connecting with your audience, whether it's 1 or 1,000, then your message is lost. So let's begin with eye contact. Look at the individuals. Look at your audience. Look at your audience, whether there's 1 or 1,000. And of course, you can't look at all 1,000, but look at the front row. Look out. Be sure not to look at the ceiling, not to look at the floor, but to look and connect with your audience. And that holds true with the virtual platform. Invest in the right camera. If your camera is not above your computer, built in above, so that you are looking at the people in the room when you are speaking. So eye contact is really important. And as we deal with connecting non-verbally, don't forget to smile. People do business with people they like and trust. And I have learned that there are many people out there that aren't comfortable with smiling, and they don't naturally smile when they're in a discussion. And I have had to work to help people learn to smile. Recently, I was working with the CEO of a very large company, and throughout our training, we talked about smiling and getting comfortable with smiling. And then one day we had an emergency meeting because he had a very important presentation to share. Basically, he had to lay off many people. And when we were prepping for it and practicing the delivery and how to say it, I told him, this is not a time to smile. So make sure that your facial expression matches the content of the message. So in terms of connecting with your listeners, remember, eye contact is important and the smile. People do business with people they like and trust. Third technique, use a conversational speaking style. You've all listened to that sales pitch where the salesperson doesn't really care who's listening. They just go into a speech. They don't really care if you're staring at your phone and not paying attention. They're just speaking at you. When I say use a conversational speaking tone, it's having a conversation, being mindful of who you're speaking with. Use the correct tone for the correct presentation. Always last, tailor your presentation. Again, whether it's one person or 10 or 1,000, tailor it to your audience. I recently was speaking to a hospital-based group, and I made sure that every slide in my presentation was healthcare related. Every quote had to do with healthcare. Every statistic had to do with healthcare. Very different than when I speak to my corporate CEO groups. So again, just make sure that your message resonates with your audience. These are all important connection techniques so that people will respond and want to hear more, and more. So, just to recap, what we talked about are 4 great techniques to connect and engage your listener. 1, remember eye contact. Look and connect with the people you're speaking with. Smile. Remember, use that smile appropriately and use it when the conversation lends itself. 3, use a conversational speaking style. Don't speak at someone, engage them. This is all about engaging your listener. And last, be sure to tailor your message to the listener or the audience. Those 4 different techniques will help you to improve how you connect with your listener. Are you ready for your challenge? Your challenge this week, and you have the week to really practice and perfect it, is to think of a time where you were addressing an audience, whether it was 1 or 100, and think about how you fell short. If you didn't connect to your listener, what could you have done to improve that connection, that really valuable connection? And share that. Share that in the comments below. We're here to help you. We're here to give you this learning experience. 1 week to work on this challenge, because next week you will have a new challenge. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I want to make sure that you don't miss out. We've got a great month of challenges. And next week, next Wednesday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, be on the lookout for your next challenge. My name is Jayne Latz, and I'll see you next week.